Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse as we get ready for preseason game number 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Atlanta Hawks, who have certainly been in this building in meaningful games before. I think it wasn't all that long ago, in fact, that Atlanta and the Cavs were playing in a play-in game here at the end of last year. I'm Brendan Gulick, along with Jon Rudder. From the game tonight, just a quick pregame report. We just finished up with JB Bickerstaff, who spoke to the media, and if you want to watch that press conference, it's available on our YouTube channel, so check it out there. Why don't we just kind of dive right into it? Your biggest takeaway from his pregame comments?
Well, no Evan tonight, no Kevin tonight, and no Dean Wade. So more injuries that are kind of impacting how these guys have gone about experimenting with those lineups tonight. They did say that Evan wasn't going to be they didn't rule out Evan for the entire preseason, so we thought we might see him for one of these 2 preseason games. Got the last one on tap for Friday night, so it could potentially be there. The good news is, though, it did say that they did say he was progressing the other day. He's checked all the boxes so far. I think that they're just being using an abundance of caution with him. And then Kevin, I would just expect more maintenance for him. I know that we talked plenty about the prehab and the rehab for Kevin, so I would imagine that this kind of goes in line with him as well.
And we've seen Evan working out hard at the facility, so it's not like he is injured to the point where he can't actually get after it. This is simply just a matter of, hey, these games don't matter. Let's get healthy for the games that do. The other 2 big things I took away: one, he said no matter what rotations are on the floor, the goal is to try to have 3 of his top 6 players on the floor at the same time. So you're going to see lots of mixing and matching, but he wants to have at a minimum that thought process. So some combination of his top 6 guys, 3 of them are going to be out there at once. So we'll keep our eye on that. And he was also asked point blank, have you made a decision on Karras?
And guess what his answer was?
No. However, he said, I want to make sure I'm very public and very clear about this. Karras has done absolutely everything we've asked him to do, including what we think he needs to do to win the job. But it's still an open competition, and he wants to use these games to make sure they have the right decisions, which he also reserves the right to change his mind along the way, because that's the job.
I got the card. I'll pull it back. But, with regard to Karras and having 3 of his, top 6 guys on the floor at all times, having him out there as that 3 allows him the flexibility to be able to do that. You can take Donovan off the floor. You can take Darius off the floor, and you're not losing anything when it comes to the front court or the back court, rather. So flexibility has been kind of one of the themes that he has preached, and using all of these pieces that he has at his disposal throughout the preseason. You're down a few tonight, but I kind of expect to see more of Karras in that 3 role tonight.
I hope we're going to see a little bit better defense too.
I think he does.
Game 2 was probably not ideal, especially that first quarter, not great. I want to see the team take a little bit better care of the basketball tonight too. The first half was not particularly their best effort in that regard. So those are the kinds of things we're watching for tonight, and what we heard from Coach Bickerstaff as he just wrapped up. We will have the post-game press conference at every home game, always streamed live on our YouTube channel. So we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe there. We want to be able to bring you the best content that we can, certainly when the team is in town. We've got plans to cover the team when they're out of town as well.
Yeah, I was going to say 1 week from today, we are going to be tipping off north of the border in Toronto. So we will be there.
And we will be there.
Yep.
We will be there for Toronto. So that'll be great. All right. For Jon Rudder, I'm Brendan Gulick. This is your Cavs pregame report on Cavs Insider. Again, please support the channel by subscribing to the YouTube channel. And also, if you wouldn't mind, follow us on social media. We are at CavsInsider_FN for FanNation, part of the Sports Illustrated Media Group. We'll see you after the game over.